Very good morning to all of you. KV Automation Private Limited, where they have a product titled Facttwin. I have a academic background as well. 1 year trying to communicate with every type of sensor that is available in the world. So we succeeded in that. In that research journey, we got an offer from Daimler, bench truck Chennai. They were having a problem. They asked for a solution, and we have done it for them. That was fortunately our first project, when we started our company, where the entire R&D assembly line was to be made as error-free in assembly, because they were having 128 different electronic circuit units which all look similar, which are to be assembled. And whenever a machine is coming, there was mismatch happening, a lot of wrong software is being loaded. They were facing a problem. And so we provided them a solution. Being a startup at the time, how to convince Daimler is not so easy. So we built the entire thing for them, including the metal frame, and imported all banner sensors, and we had our own electronic circuit boards for display, and then our electronic system has been integrated to banner sensor, and then I built everything one rack and asked them, invited them to come and see. They were impressed and they have with the project. Even today it's running there, without any AMC, in fact. So whenever a machine comes, they scan the barcode, and then automatically 128 racks of this length, the corresponding bulb glows there, and he'll put his hand there and remove it. If he puts the hand in the wrong one, a buzzer will be there, and then when the right one is there, it accepts that, and how many parts are removed, it goes to stores, and all that being integrated, both hardware as well as software, as a solution we have provided. That was the first journey we had. By the time we completed, we got Tata Hitachi assembly line in Jamshedpur for their Brookline's assembly. They asked for automating their assembly line there, and then of course we have done for the entire 3 paint line, assembly line, everything. It is a different proposition, like we have used some image processing as well, because there was an image there which you have to capture to identify what machine it is, make and model. Accordingly, we have integrated with the PLC also, oil filling machines, torquing machines. We capture data from torque, where the right torque is being there in the assembly. So right from beginning to ending, we provided a solution there. And in the meantime, we got an offer from Danone, which is Fortune 50 company, food manufacturing, where their Goa and Bangalore plants were right from raw material to packing. We provided a solution. So with the experience and interest in research and doing all these things, then we decided we want to build a product rather than providing customized solutions. Then for more than 4.5 years, with huge teams of electronic embedded systems, electrical, mechanical, and of course very large teams of software development, we built products. And last year, 2 years back, we released one product, and 9 months, 1 year back, we released the other product, what I'm talking about it, Facttwin. And again, once we are about to release, like this in one of the expos where I was speaking, somebody from Godrej was there, and somebody from Sun Pharma was there, somebody from Laurus Labs was there. And in fact, the first company where we implemented our product was Sun Pharma in the USFDA plant in Baska. That was the first, again, the wonderful opportunity we had. And we had Godrej Aggravate in AP, where our system is running. And now Laurus is running, Achi Masala. These are the recent things what we have done. So I'll be showcasing what we have done and how we are expanding into this. So while doing so, it's a SaaS product, as you know. Till now, all our implementation, what we have done are on cloud. We use both Azure as well as AWS as on today. And then Acquia has its presence now in Southeast Asia, and of course in Dubai also. We just started our operations. While doing this journey, talking to industries, and we came to know that a product called for human management also is important, because in future we want to integrate that HR product to our product to make it a larger product, providing that entire solution. So we started a big wing, and in fact it is a separate company now. It has been released even 2 years back. That is Acquia HCM, Human Capital Management. And the other product which I am talking about is entirely for manufacturing excellence, for smart manufacturing. These are 2 verticals we have separately, and of course this is entirely being done in Hyderabad. Now here we have the entire suite of HR management in this particular product. And MNCs, of course, we have now clients in Singapore, Malaysia, and other Southeast Asia. We have payrolls for all countries of Southeast Asia. We have payrolls for all Middle East also. Now we are building the payrolls for the entire USA, and in 2 months from now, we are going to start our operations for this HCM in US as well. And Facttwin parallel, we are trying to go for all these countries, one after the other. When it comes to Facttwin, we have smart manufacturing entirely, like the previous speaker spoke, right from sensors to the legacy machines, very old machines without PLCs, and then to the machines which are already at the best level of automation as far as manufacturing is concerned, like having, of course, SAP and MES is there, but apart from that, they are, having DCS, they're having SCADA, all such kind of systems. We can handle them. And we have machine health monitoring, we have energy management, we have utility monitoring, we have assembly line monitoring. You name anything, our system is completely configurable. It is not unique for a particular one. It suits discrete manufacturing, it suits continuous manufacturing, batch manufacturing. It is highly configurable one. Once it is configured to a specific company, it looks as if it is exclusively done for that company. That's what the brainstorming we have done. And of course, now we are coming up with MES as well. All the critical features of MES we are building and integrating with our smart manufacturing products, so that we can say that we are there for everything you need, in the shop floor. Now here, as I just told you, that these are the companies recently we have implemented and they are up and running, and there are another half a dozen companies where implementation is going on. Now, to start with, I would like to make it a simpler one. Like all of us know that the most important part of digital manufacturing is capturing data in real time. This is the most critical one. In fact, especially in the scenarios where our Indian industry is there, we have multiple levels of automation in the same plant. We have some legacy machines without any automation, manually operated. We have machines with sensors. We have machines with, SAP is there, and we have machines with SCADA. We have machines with DCS. Different levels of automation is there. Then how to handle the data in real time, that's the first challenge. And of course, once data is captured, contextualizing the data using cloud infrastructure, because scalable infrastructure is required to handle such huge data in real time. And then once data is processed, all kinds of real-time insights, both in the plant as well as in the corporate office or from anywhere in the world, one can have all sorts of insights. And then once analytics is built based on the type of manufacturing, AI models can be developed, and then automatically golden batches and then deviations, statistical process control, name anything, we are there. All modules are available. It will be configured as per the requirement of the manufacturing operations. Now going back to the most important one, where we are very strong at and we are different from others, that is what leading us to success so quickly. We come across CNCs and PLCs type of manufacturing, like in automotive, all CNCs are there. There are thousands of parameters that are there running on the HMI of any CNC machine, out of which maybe there are 200, 300, 400 parameters which are very critical for the process quality, product quality, as well as the machine health. So only those parameters which are critical, they'll be captured by our system in real time. If you have DC SCADA, of course, you can make use of OPCUA or OPCDA, whatever is available here, MT Connect. Depending on the type of protocol for communication that is available, we are capable of capturing that. And if you have older machines without PLCs, or you have valves are there, actuators are there, sensors are there, you name any kind of that level of automation, we have drivers for every type of mechanism where to capture the data. Now, as you know, the bottleneck, especially in Indian scenario, is if you go for any manufacturing facility, one PLC Siemens type, another one is Mitsubishi, another one is Allen Brodie. There are multiple types of protocols and machinery, makes and models, very old, very new are available. So most of the companies, when you go for a corporate or international player in automation, generally all these things will be brought in a single one. So a lot of hardware modifications are suggested. But at Activia, what we do is we keep all those things as it is. We don't need any modifications from any of the existing infrastructure, right from sensor to whatever PLCs you have. No need of any license or renewing of license. Even password need not be necessary. for the continuous capturing of data. You must be knowing that there is a company called PTC which owns the ThingWorks platform where the drivers are kept where. Many of the automation players across the world, when they want to handle this kind of multiple scenarios, they take the licenses from PTC, that is Kepware licenses, and Kepware has drivers for each type of PLC. So they make use of the third-party licenses, they use their IoT devices and then try to communicate and connect the data. At Acquia, the difference is we ourselves are a driver development company and we have developed from scratch all the drivers which are necessary to capture the data from any type of data source. Name any type of PLC, any type of communication, we have our own Acquia drivers. So we need not buy drivers from Kepware or any other third party. So that is why whatever is the driver, it is there. Whatever is the kind of protocol is necessary there, we'll use our software, what we call the drivers, and we capture the data. That is where the saving of cost happens. And then, if you have any of the systems already, DCS or any other automation system is available, using the respective protocols we can capture. And then, if you have sensors, bottom line, you have RS-232 or 488, of course, that is a very simple job. So our strength is, this anybody can do, and this is our strength, where we can save money. As it is, whatever is there in your company, right from very old machine where nothing is there, in such a case, we can ask your electrical team to get the communication from the panel board of the machine. Machine is very good. We don't want to change it and spend money now. So take communication from the panel board, at least machine on and machine off, and one more, at least one sensor enough to identify the production count. If you have production count, machine on, machine off, you can calculate availability, you can calculate production, that is performance. And of course, if quality somewhere is input is given, then automatically we can get a OE also. So what is availability? Because downtime is the most important one. In many of the industries where we have implemented so far, they were also surprised to see that during the implementation time itself, by the time we said implementation is done, it's go live, already there's a lot of improvement has been found. Because a lot of stoppages were going unnoticed. Every 1 hour, 5 minutes, some stoppage is happening. Nowhere it is on record. Since it is come to know to the management and managers there, all those things were rectified. There were many companies where, suppose for example, ideal cycle time for a particular process has been given as 30 minutes. But it is noticed that one operator, when operating the machine at optimum speed only, it is able to do the job in 20 minutes. So, a lot of ideal cycle time refinements are happening. Cleaning time performance has been improved. So at every step, the process improvements are happening, which will directly affect even 10% improvement in the productivity for the same kind of expenditure as far as manpower expenditure or energy expenditure is concerned. So these minor things are making a big difference, and in fact, those minor stoppages themselves will give the ROI for this particular product. That is the greatness of this product. So this is our strength. So we are capable of communicating the existing infrastructure without any modifications. Now, so just as I told you, we have OT side drivers, we have all protocol names, and all these things are developed. In fact, I can proudly say that we are the only company now in India having drivers for any kind of protocol. You have any make and model of Siemens, or we should say broadly, and so on and so forth. So these are the CNC specific protocols we can handle directly with our softwares, and then we have drivers for PLC specific. A lot of drivers are there. Total, if I count makes and models, we are able to handle more than 300 types of connectivities. Now, coming back to, this is the automation layers, the different levels we have in the different manufacturing sectors. Now coming to Facttwin Connect layer, what we do is we have IoT gateways. These IoT gateways are nothing but small box PC kind of process. We import, we don't manufacture any of this hardware. This is, a customer can buy them. We tell what make and model. We are not doing business with the hardware. As it is, we'll tell what model we are using, because why we are using this model is having all the input and output terminals which are required for our product. We import from Taiwan. Anybody can do it. But if we do it, we get it cheaper because we get them in bulk. That is the only difference. Here, depending on the type of PLC or type of CNC or type of sensor or type of SCADA or DCS we have to handle, the corresponding our driver will be loaded here into this. So only software will be handling the data. So there is no error. There is no electronic microcontroller, this and that. So more and more electronic gadgets we use, more and more chances of getting failure in the future. So entirely it is done by software, corresponding softwares, our proprietary softwares we load there and they communicate. And when it is communicating, it's not blindly capturing everything that is coming on from the system. There are 10,000 parameters, for example, out of which 1,000 are enough. In one of the pharma company, in one of the very important machine lyophilizer, we are capturing 500 parameters. It has 3,000 parameters, but we are capturing 500 which are enough, and around 250 alarms every second. That is enough for the, all our calculations for KPIs, etc. So out of thousands of things that are available, we also understand what parameters are required. We can discuss with the technical team and find out these are the parameters. So parameter to parameter mapping will be done. Only the reached address is required, that's all. So mapping will be done, and this our software will capture the data in real time. This for safety reasons and security reasons. These drivers only will read the data. They won't write anything out of the PLC or a program there. They won't interfere. Just like a lot of parameter readings are running on HMI, out of them whatever we want to see, only that will be taken by this, and it's only one-way communication. There's nothing that goes back here, and the data that is coming here is encrypted here itself for security reasons, and it's not connected to any internet for safety reasons. It is only on your local network only. That is the safety we take care here. And once the data has been taken there, a little bit of processing also is required, and validation happens within the small processor. And each one of these IoT is an industry grade box, so that it can be placed in the cabin of any of the PLCs. Small size, 5 inch by 4 inch or 3 inch by 1 inch size. And it also has some storage capacity. Suppose beyond this local network, suppose failed for a few minutes, the machine data will be stored there. Once the network is up, and again it's pushed. So all such kind of safety measures are taken. And from here, the data goes to the next layer through the local network switch. It goes to Facttwin edge layer. So there is one server we use for each plant or location. The server receives the data from all such sources of IoT gateways. In general, an IoT gateway will be able to handle up to 3 different PLCs nearby within, the radius is given as 10 meters capacity, distance range, but we'll go up to 7 because thousands of parameters we have to handle. Within 7 meters of distance, 3-4 machines we can communicate depending on the type of protocol it is having. Suppose it is having Ethernet ports, then we can connect even 10 PLCs to or 15 PLCs to one IoT gateway. When it comes to IoT gateway also, we have done a lot of optimization because our software is very lightweight software in Linux. What happened is in many companies or competitors, they use big servers as IoT gateway. High capacity IoT gateways we use which cost more than $1 lakh. But our IoT gateway, the lowest one costs just 35,000 rupees to handle up to 3 machines or 4 machines or sometimes even 5-6 machines also. So the cost reduction happens because the software, our software is very lightweight. So it doesn't require that much, and even up to 2 to 3 days of data can be stored here if there is a down in the network somewhere here. So that kind of reduction in pricing is done, and these things are being tested in many industries. For more than 3 years, there is an industry where our IoT gateway is running without a single down, even a single instance of going down. So here again, all the data from all the machinery and IoT gateways is being connected to this. There is some processing happens here. Again, a second level of security. Encryption is required, then it is done here. And then from here, it goes to application layer, where we have built our entire software platform, analyzing the entire software and cloud. As I told you, we use both AWS as well as Azure. So on the platform, all the data goes there, data gets processed, and everything is generated back from there itself. So all web applications, both inside the plant as well as outside, they can have it. Till now, all those companies, what I have shown, this is the model we have done it. All being hosted by us on Azure or AWS as per their preference, and the cloud is managed by us. That is what the current scenario. Now, recently, the next half a dozen companies where we are going to do, because sometimes they are asking on-premises. So now we are building the entire thing on-premises solution. This is now being implemented. For this, only difference is this edge server capability will be high. it may be costing around 10 lakhs to 20, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs. Only this infrastructure has to take care of the entire processing and storage for the entire 1 year or 2 years. So once we can agree for the upliftment of this infrastructure, then we can go for online deployment as well. But of course, corporate team always is interested in seeing what is happening in their multiple plants. So we have the hybrid mode also. So whatever is necessary for the corporate team will be pushed to cloud. You can make use of your VPN in your plants and see from corporate team what is happening in plant wise. And in case if you host a small space in cloud for the corporate team, then you can have entire 10 plants OE also. Totally we can put our platform on your cloud for exclusive for corporate team, and they can make use of it. So both the systems are already available. Now here, in the next 3 months to 4 months, we are coming for something very interesting called UNS server, where unified namespace. Here what we do is we make all the protocols available so that you can get it into MQTT or AMQP. A pipeline is available so that instead of using our platform, you can make use of this yourself. You can, if you want to use our data capturing and then you want to make use of Power BI, and right now also we are capable of integrating with SAP or any ERP, any quality device, any software you have, we are capable of integrating there, extending data in the form of API calling. But here, a unified space will come, so you can make use of it for any of your applications, the same data. You can make our platform being used, and you can go for this also. So this is about the strength of our product. Now I think time is running. The other one is we have our own patented vibration sensors where we capture data from the bearings, critical bearings. This is also running for the last 4 years in AMNS, Facttwin metal steels, and we have the capability to capture the data and then process the data, fast Fourier transform, spectrum analysis, and do all those things, real-time unbalance, misalignment, whatever defect is there, that you can have it. So I would like to show some of the dashboards because time is not there. So this is one sample dashboard for the smart manufacturing. My entire plant, what is the OE availability, any number of KPIs you like to have. KPI, what you want, what formula you want, everything is configurable. And then if you click any KPI, suppose I select that, then I'll get one plant, what is the trend today? And I have all the equipment, manufacturing area, this area, all together, this is the OE. If I click any one of them, I get that particular trend. So you can build out any area, any machine, and with 2 clicks you can see from the corporate office what is happening there. If anything is deviating from what is expected, automatically you get the alarm for it. Similarly, you can have production. This is the actual production, one is the actual production, one is the target, the other is expected production. Expected product, because for every machine, there are 100 products you are manufacturing. Product A on this machine, what is the ideal cycle time? That is fed into the system. Your engine can do it. So based on the ideal cycle time, our system will calculate if there is no unplanned downtime, what is the production expected by now, what is actually done, what is the target, all that in real time. Whenever OE is less than 70%, you want an alarm, it comes to your mobile, it comes to all the concerned people, escalations are possible. Suppose I select one machine plant, production machine, cleaning machines, there are 10 on there. How each one is being performing now in real time. Right now what is happening you can see, and you can take decisions. And if you go for downtimes, all the planned downtimes, unplanned downtimes, you can go machine wise, you can select machine filter, you can select all category wise. Since time is very short, I'm just skipping many of the slides. This is as expected machine view, percentage of running, OE, etc. These are some lines. I can select any line. Line view you can see, within the line any machine down, it goes to red and alarm comes, and then I can identify the bottleneck machine. Then I can go to the most important one, machine page, where how the machine is running time, stop time. I can see what is the machine details, I can see the important KPIs like today in this machine, what is the entire day performance so far, shift performance, entire batch which started 3 days back, still it's running. So all expected things are available. You can see, you can configure whatever you want there. And you can have the downtime reasons. Most of the downtime reasons automatically come from PLC. PLC alarm comes, then it comes. But some downtimes where manual interference is required, for such cases we provide a screen like this customized. Suppose I am the operator, I stop the machine by pressing emergency button. So I want to give a reason that it is some conveyor failure. You can just touch that so that the reason goes. So unplanned downtimes will be going like this. So these are many things like this. Since, for example, I'm giving this is for live laser where the program runs for 4 days. So golden batch. So there are two important parameters like chamber pressure and temperature. Entire 4 days, how they are varying. Suppose there's a golden batch, you could say that the quality is high. Because quality is high, you could understand, and you can, our system will suggest this is a golden batch. Next time onwards, whenever manufacturing is happening there, then if any deviation is happening from the golden batch, you can ask for an alarm, so that whenever it is deviating. So over a period of time, you can have a refined golden batch, and you can understand what are the best parameters for running a particular batch. So downtimes are there. I think maybe another 2 minutes. Okay. So you can anticipate a lot of things that are available in real time. So I'll go to the other one because I should not miss it. Analysis, analytics, SPC, you have root cause analysis, fishbone analysis, 5-way analysis, all the tools are inbuilt. So without going to meeting room, you can have all such kind of things being done. You can ask for any report you like. Whatever reports your team is managing, all are configurable. Dashboards also nowadays configure. You can ask for anything, anywhere, whatever you want, you can configure by your admin. Then I'll go to next one. This is a machine health monitor. I told you the vibration sensors after spectrum analysis will tell you how many unbalances are there, how many external looseness, misalignment, all the scanning is done and analysis being provided in real time. These are the machines, green are running, red, and whatever problem, unsatisfactory, defect is there. And suppose one machine I have selected X vibration, Y vibration, Z vibration, acceleration, temperature, and trend of the vibrations along 3 axes. And every 10 minutes we do it, every 10 seconds also we do the scanning. And if any point is there where vibration is abnormal, you can find out what are the vibration values, what are the ISO benchmarks it compares, and you can go for FFT analysis. By default, what is the time frame, data has been converted to frequency frame, the peaks are identified. You can go for faults, fault analysis will come. What is the overall fault? How much is the unbalanced severity, what is internal severity, all such faults are being identified and thrown in real time to understand the severity of each defect. Of course, each one of them, it takes 1.5 hours to 2 hours to demonstrate. So in a brief way, I'm trying to glimpse of a lot of how my imbalance is trending like that. So you can have all such things available, and we have utility management, we have energy management. It's only data. We are capable of capturing data from any source, any point, and accordingly we can do the output as expected. Thank you very much for your patient hearing.